We are live.
We are live.
We are live.
Did I say welcome to the main event?
Run that thing, bro. You mad?
Oh, man.
Behave before you talk about what I'm talking about, yeah?
Disclaimer. Run that thing back. Nah, man. Stay there in your corner, man. Run that thing back, fam. I don't want to hear nothing from you. All right, so, Sam, you've been screaming about this in my ear since before everything. Since before life. Like, even Sam's been telling me about Green Lantern TV shows forever.
Has he got the ring today?
So what?
I haven't, you know.
Yeah, tripping.
Don't give me the memo, still.
So what are you saying about this?
I'm like live action. I think they've been talking about like a HBO thing with Jon Stewart for time or whatever. Like I wasn't expecting this. This for me is like very, very good. I just want someone to be on the edge, mainly Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart, who's by the book. These two fight all the time. Oh, you got to do it by this. Oh, got to do it by that. They said it was like obviously it's true crime, so it's like a murder mystery. Bruv, that for me is a very good synopsis. Two good characters. They're flying around the world. Like if they come to Earth, this, that, and the other. I'm like,
I think they're going to be based on Earth. The reason why I think they're going to be.
I think they have to be on space.
I hear what you're saying, but I think they're going to be based on Earth. That's why they picked these two characters, and also the whole True Detective thing. Like, I don't think it's going to be like ground level Earth, and I do think space is going to be involved and have to be involved in it. But I think at least the first season is going to be on Earth.
Is it more like an invasion kind of thing?
I don't know. Like they said, they're solving a mystery.
Yeah, like a murder mystery. So
that's one thing that I question as well, whether it's on Earth or in space. So if it's on Earth, is it like Independence Day kind of thing?
These men protect the sector. Right. So what I would think is, this is where you bring in a character like Lobo. Yeah, there's been a string of murders on Earth of extraterrestrial beings.
Right.
These men have been sent in to figure it out, and the perpetrator is an off-world being. Now, this is where the first season we come in, we're on Earth, everything's calm, everyone's used to it, but we know we've got to go to space, and then we go to space later. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, because I still think that even in today's media, they're still gonna think we can't start off-world. That's what I think. And I think with two, and this is why I think they picked these men specifically, because they're both from Earth, they both have contrasting ideologies, and it's just a good place to start, man. So I'm super gassed for this. The True Detective part, bruv.
This is what I'm saying. Like, if they get the two characters on their head, like nailed to a T, like I said, and just the way these guys are gonna bump heads, see these two in two different places. One person's doing this at one point, one person's doing that. I'm excited, but it's a True Detective.
And season 4 of True Detective's coming out.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Season 4 is coming out as well. I think season 4 of True Detective's coming out this year as well. So I'm actually gassed for this. I really want to see Jon Stewart. Do you know what I'm saying? I want to see Jon Stewart. I even want to see Hal Jordan at this point since Ryan Reynolds. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, who are they recasting? What are the suits like? I just want to see, bruv.
It's been like, what, 20 years?
When someone says True Detective and then someone says Green Lantern, I get it, but then I also don't get it. Do you get what I'm saying? So I want to see how they put this thing together, because True Detective is the most grounded, grittiest, dirtiest thing. Do you know what I'm saying, bruv? You're dealing with the bottom of the barrel in terms of the officers and in terms of the criminals. So, bruv, that is...
I'll be, as I say, in high level, if they do go into, like, the core, some people are scummy. They got, like you're saying, there's people like around in space that are doing some underground stuff with Earth and other planets, stuff like that, bruv. Like, there's so much, like, room and stuff they can do. It's just...
and what you said...
I just hope this ends up being good. Like, the only thing I'm trying to put the pieces together, like, you know, like I mentioned Independence Day, Men in Black as well, where they've got the whole space on Earth, living on Earth as well, like integrated.
That's a good look.
Maybe that's where we can get this.
That's what you
where
need.
we can stay on Earth
that's
as well.
That's what you need.
And
this is Men in Black.
Nah, they should have said Men in Black.
No, because then you can only go up.
No.
And then they come with True Detective. Can you imagine that?
That would destroy the internet also.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
No. I'm talking about maybe negatively, bro. Because, bro, Men in Black's fire if we're talking about it the way we're talking about it.
Yeah.
Where we're taking that concept of integrating extraterrestrial life secretly living on Earth.
Yeah.
That's the only part of Men in Black that we need for the Green Lantern part.
Yeah, and then you come with a thing like True Detective.
I hear what you're saying in terms of the expectations, but like if he said here Men in Black, people would think Men in Black tone.
Like a comedy,
so you can't say that. So if you're leaning towards the tone of more the True Detective tone, you got to say that, but I don't think you can say that, but you got to take those things. That integration of Men in Black on Earth protecting humanity from knowing extraterrestrial life, if that's the Green Lantern's part of the Green Lantern's core, like almost in Star Trek where they're like, don't expose yourself to indigenous cultures because they're not ready for it. If that was what they were saying on Earth, the Green Lantern Corps' MO was on Earth, that would be beautiful. Like, yo, humans aren't ready to know that they're living with aliens. We've got to keep this under wraps. That brings in the True Detective thing because then it's a secret in a secret. Like, we're solving a murder mystery on a place that there's not supposed to be these murders.
And if you think about it, you kind of already have extraterrestrials living on Earth because you have people like Superman.
And that's what I'm saying. That's where you tie it in, where it's like Superman is the first emergence, or I'm saying Superman, but who knows, is the first emergence of an alien living with us, and now the world's in shock. So now when you get to season 3 of Green Lantern, you're like, yo, Superman, Wagwan. Wagwan, what's going on? Bro, you're breaking protocol. Right. And then obviously, what is the Green Lanterns and the Kryptonians?
Hey, that's a different beef now.
Get me? So it's spicy there.
I think it's spicy, man. It's spicy.
Definitely spicy.
There's so many things that we can tap into. Obviously, we can accept Superman a lot easier because he looks like us. But when you're bringing someone like Lobo and now you're starting to scare people off like that. That's a whole different ball. So, hey, let's see what they bring, man.
Next up, he was talking about The Authority. This is a film. This is what we're dubbing DC's version of The Boys, probably. I like this because we don't know anything. We don't know anything. We don't know who these people are. We don't know if these are going to end up being the villains for the next 10 years or if this is going to splinter group much like the Eternals. Like, we just don't know, bruv. So, I'm here for this, bruv. How do you think this is going to affect the world like as a whole? Or you think these men are going to be good?
Yeah, they said anti-hero, so they're just going to do whatever they think is best to get the job done. I think you said that, innit? Like, if there's a bad entity, they'll just take towns out.
They said that they don't love humanity. Like, they don't love humanity. Like,
oh, right.
Bro. Wait, so...
Or did I just make that up? I'm thinking so much of The Boys and Homeland.
Right, I'm just looking at the characters. Obviously, again, we don't know anything about them. Obviously, we got like Miss Britain over there. Then you got someone dressed in black, kind of like Batman. That kind of looks like Lex back there. Like, so it's... is this some sort of like...
Where's Lex? Where?
Like, you know, with the suit at the back, with the white shirt? That's the vibes I'm getting. But I'm thinking of... is this supposed to be like another version of Suicide Squad, but just whole different...
I feel like it's superhero Eternal, like it's Eternals, man. I feel like it might be Eternals, something like that. But yeah, we ain't got much information on this, but we'll see what's coming on next. Jump in the comment section below if you do read The Authority, know about The Authority, or have got added information about The Authority. Give it to us below. Who are these characters? Which characters are we going to actually care about? Which characters bang with us the most? You man know already. Fill us with the information,
That's
please.
homework for me. I did pick up one of those books.
Next, live action, Game of Thrones, Paradise Lost. Bruv, he said Westeros, not me. He said it. He said it. I'm here for this.
Talk to me nice.
100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%.
If this is ever gonna have something like as gruesome and story based like from Game of Thrones, this is it. The amount of crud, the issues with the gods, how we got here, the issues with the men. Like,
no holding back, please. I know in the picture they've got the sword going through man's neck.
Right.
But I don't want any holding back in terms of raping, pillaging, the man them out here being stupid. Bruv.
Listen.
Bruv, listen. It's got a bit like, if they're, bruv, everything happens in Game of Thrones. The things you want to happen and the things you don't want to happen. So if we're going here to Themyscira, you got to go hard, bruv. You got to go stupid hard, bruv. And also, in terms of like, come on, man, we got to see bare training, like, they've just got to have everything in this, bruv. Like,
a show about women killing men. I'm about it.
What?
Isn't that what? Themyscira is an island only with women, right?
Yeah.
That means the men have got to die.
But they've got men that work for them. But
there's more things going on here.
What was this thing on America, bro? I want to see this.
Wow.
I want to. Like I say, like the man put Game of Thrones, like, bro. And I definitely want to see gods as well. Like, if they admit, like, puppeteering the thing, like, there's what's his name? Is it not Hades? Ares. Yeah. Doing the madness as well again.
And that's another thing. I want to see gods walking amongst these lot like men. Do you know what I'm saying? I need to see Apollo on crowd. I need to see Zeus on crowd. I need to see like all of them, bruv. Like just on the mad. But they don't have to be. When I say that, I don't talk about like, oh, I'm talking about more like mystery wise. Do you know what I'm saying? Because these guys do walk amongst them, but disguised. That's the kind of stuff I'm into.
Let me put a disclaimer on myself in it, because that might have been a bit mad, innit? Me saying I wanted raping and pillaging. Like, listen,
that's what they're showing.
No, yeah, right. No, I know, but someone's in the comments probably going crazy. Oh, listen, okay, all I'm saying, disclaimer: the views of mine are all my own. You get me. Like, we're not promoting raping or pillaging, but if you're gonna do a mature Themyscira, Game of Thrones-esque show, these things must be included. They cannot be shied away from. We cannot be protected from them. They need to be there just as much as the mandems getting their heads chopped off. Yeah. You get me? Mandems heads on sticks, I'm cool with it. Show the crud they're doing and show the repercussions of their actions, please. Get me?